being 1993, being wrapped around in a towel, traveling on my biological mother's back. It felt like we had traveled through deserts and overseas to get to our final destination, my new home. Through dusty, deserted areas, loud taxi ranks, huge city skyscrapers, to calm, fresh ocean sea views. Adopted when I was 2 years old, I had a rather unique childhood and a very strange view of the world. I found myself sitting alone in a crisp white lounge on a 90s-style blue leather couch, where I'm glued, staring in awe, mesmerized by my first true love, this huge television set. Watching cartoon after cartoon, one kid's show after another, with TV commercials linking the form, all represented in this one box. Eventually, my adopted parents had to rip me apart from my one and only love to go play outside with my brothers and sister. Yes, I was 3 years old. One morning, watching TV, I turned around to my brothers, sister, mum, and dad, and said my first 3 English words. All gold jam. Throughout my whole adolescent life, my mom has always said to me, if only you knew your schoolwork as much as you knew the TV guide. The statement has stuck with me my whole life. And as I continue to grow my career in advertising, I now know and fully understand the power of advertising, the effect that it has on our society, individualism, how we view the world, and who we become. Innovation meets advertising. So whenever people think of innovation, they think of technology. But actually, the core definition is revolution and transformation. It's about creating something new in a constantly evolving world. Now, as an advertiser turned innovator, I'd like to think of myself as a storyteller. And with that comes its own powers. Power is the ability to tell a story that can change someone's life. And what I've learned is that as human beings, the only thing that separates us and brings us together at the same time are the stories that we choose to tell. We age not by years, but by stories and experiences. So now it's obvious that advertising has changed drastically from its few mediums it began with, radio, television, print, to what it actually is now. Billboards, magazines, online content, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, the list goes on. But do you see how the power of innovation within advertising has transformed drastically because of how quickly we evolve as human beings? Take, for instance, an old-school television advert like All Gold Jam to the Kardashians promoting All Gold Jam in their reality TV shows, Facebook feed, Instagram stories, Snapchat feeds, etc. D equals diversity. I want to focus on the power of advertising on the human mind by emphasizing the need for diversity. In order to keep this revelation going, we need different views to challenge our own perspective. My absolute favorite, S equals stereotypes and solutions. So by now you know a little bit about my background, but you can never imagine or understand the stereotypes both white and black people box you in. Statements like, but she speaks such beautiful English for a black person. Ugh, you can't speak an African language, that means you're not black. She thinks she's better than us because she comes from a white family. And my absolute favorite, oh, you must love being the coconut of the group, you know, black on the outside, white on the inside. It was once said to me, and I strongly believe, that stereotypes make views of people incomplete. And people fear what they don't understand. My point is that collaboration of different people from different backgrounds leads to diversity and creative innovation. It allows these people, each with their own expertise, to come together behind one single idea. This is what the advertising industry is lacking, where everyone's based on traditional structures, where everyone works in silos and isolation. instead of leveraging off our own African unique identity. So instead of jumping on international trends or jumping on whatever's topical on social media, although there is a time and a place, hashtag Nando's, I'd like to see the industry go deeper instead of wider. Innovation starts here. Simple things, like, let me explain. Diversity, develop, define. So, diversify. This talk right here, letting you guys know, the youth, that advertising is way more than just being the face in an advert. It's an internationally recognized career. Develop, letting you know that the industry is not diverse now. How can we expect to be diverse if we are not diverse ourselves? And the problem lies at management level. Define, creation, support in the entrepreneurial space, specifically on Black-owned agencies and brands. Diversify, develop, define. So advertising in advertising, sitcoms, media, etc., have always been an escape for me when the world got tough. Characters like Ross, Rachel, Joey, Chandler, Phoebe, Monica, 6 white friends living in New York, going about their lives day by day. But I can't help wonder what my life would be like if I had started watching the best of Shonda Rhimes shows back then. Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, The Catch. The beautiful, powerful, and strong Black females that she represents in her shows are everything that I live for today, and how I want the world to see me. I want to be a gladiator in a suit. Gil Scott-Herold said, "The revolution will not be televised." And he was right. It won't be televised. It'll be Facebook, tweeted, Snapchat, Instagram, Periscope, and quite frankly, it'll be whatever you want it to be. Because today, stories have no boundaries. You are stories, and stories are you. So if you really think about it, if advertising can affect a young person's fresh, hungry, new brain, as it did mine, imagine the rich, raw, and real content that we could be producing for the world. Content that could be the change and a new era of advertising. Thank you.